Coming up on the HHW Show podcast, did Jey Uso really quit WWE? And Rey Mysterio, United States Champion, what's going to go on there? Who is next to get their hands on that title? And JD McDonough, what is he up to? Is he now the member of the Judgment Day? We got that and much, much more here on the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show. And we're back. And yes, we're a little bit early, but we just had to anticipate with so much that's going on here on WWE. We just couldn't help ourselves, man, because we're just talking and talking. Instead of talking, well, let's just broadcast it, shall we? Heck V and Frank C, what's up?
What's up? Let's do this.
Biggest topic of today is did Jey Uso quit? I'm gonna. I don't think he did, and but a lot of people are speculating because as soon as he said he quit, so much people on social media try to do that background AEW, right, and puts his picture on there saying he's going to Elite. You know damn well that is not gonna happen. The bloodline ain't broke like that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But look, he said he quit SmackDown. He quit WWE. He's out. I'm thinking that he's frustrated. What do you think, Hector?
I think so too. Look, sometimes in the moment we say things that we really don't mean. We get caught up in the moment. It's just so much going on with the bloodline. Me personally, I still like the story with the bloodline. So yeah, he's just fed up. I mean, it just seems that, but it's too much for him to quit right now. I think there's still too much left to be answered before he quits.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Renee Diaz. Thank you for supporting our HHW Show podcast. Frank, what's your input on this with Jey Uso?
All right. So Thursday I heard it. I was like, oh, man. And obviously you see social media starts blowing up. And I was like, man, this guy left. And I started thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think he left. I'm going to wait till Monday to see if he really left or not. And I say Monday, why? Because normally when a wrestler leaves, regardless of how he leaves, because CM Punk pulled one of those too, in a sense. But it was never spoken about again. Jey Uso, they've been talking about him. So the fact that he said he quit, he's been moved to an alumni page, and blah, 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 to me means he hasn't left, because they're still promoting the man.
No, because I think the reason why they did that is to convince us that he did leave. He didn't leave. It's not going to happen. And I think now the focus part is what's up with Jimmy. Now that he might be entering as a singles competition, right? A single competitor. Let's see how he does moving on forward. But something's going to bring them back together. Okay. It's not anytime soon, but something has to happen to bring that family together.
Oh, yeah. We're talking. Yeah. And nothing in a good way, I don't think, honestly.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe it's on a plot by Jimmy and Jay.
That's who?
Maybe it's a plot
Rikishi?
by Jimmy.
Rikishi coming. And the thing is, Rikishi's been a lot now lately going on social media, especially on Twitter, making these comments. And they're short comments like, oh, let's go, or things like that. Not too deep, but I'm just got a feeling that somehow, some way the family got to come together is the dad got to come and take his kids together, be like, hey, wake up. We a family. You just don't up and leave and not support the family at all, because something's going to drastically happen to bring him back.
I can see that. I mean, look, we could take this as a takeaway. You know what I'm saying? Look, sometimes as siblings, as adult siblings, you got to handle your business. But at some point as a parent, you have to step in and say, enough is enough. I'm going to let you handle your business to a certain point. But if there's no resolving this, then I'm going to be the one that's going to resolve this issue. And you're going to hear my voice of reasoning. And who's to say? It could be that Rikishi comes out and confronts Roman to blame him. Who knows? He could be the problem child behind all this.
I got another theory here, and it's this guy right here, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
Love it.
Bobby Lashley is a heavyweight champion material type of guy. He's not going to settle for less. He probably don't even care about the United States Championship. So why not go for the gold? And if he's targeting Roman Reigns to try to get back at him, then this is a perfect time, right? Jay is out. Who you going to mess with? Well, where's Jimmy at? Let me go get Jimmy and rough him up a little bit. And then let me go get a Solo, rough him up a little bit. And then finally get the attention of Roman Reigns.
No, I like it. I
like that. I think could be pretty well done that way.
Yeah. And again, it's a theory. Anything else can happen. I mean, you still got Karrion Kross out there, which he's on a little downhill, especially losing to AJ Styles. And I'm wondering, when is this old gimmick of Karrion Kross is going to come out? Because at NXT, that dude was unstoppable. You brought him to the main roster, and that dude is a jobber. I don't get it.
Yes. Look, I've never seen the guy in NXT. I don't know what he did up in NXT because I don't watch NXT. But from everything that I've heard from you guys and from other people just reading around, they have him doing. As a matter of fact, no, he's half the person he was in NXT.
He's doing doo-doo. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because look, the last time that he was so aggressive is when he made that appearance, when he made that comeback, and he had the hourglass and he put it there. He said TikTok to Roman Reigns, and we never got to see that again.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I don't mind the mid-card gimmick right now with AJ and losing to AJ. AJ's, hey, one of the best of the best. And losing to AJ is not a downfall to me. I just think that if they continue this storyline between the two for a little bit before taking them away and doing something else. I think he needs to stay with AJ.
I think the story's already over between AJ and Karrion Kross, but I'm just interested to see when they're gonna book AJ Styles against Roman Reigns. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, but right now I think with Roman Reigns and the whole bloodline, that storyline ain't going nowhere anytime soon. It's going to take one piece of dynamite to blow that whole thing out of proportion and end it once and for all. And you're right. I do like your theory with Bobby Lashley because he could be sitting back watching them pick their own bones before he goes in for the kill. And now he got the Street Profits suited and booted.
Why not Damian Priest?
Well, Damian Priest is on Raw, so he's not really doing anything at SmackDown. So, like, that's totally different. And we're gonna get to the Judgment Day pretty soon. But speaking about the titles like Roman Reigns has and everything else, we did talk about the U.S. title. Rey Mysterio is now the new United States champion.
Why?
Because he defeated Austin Theory, bro. Come on,
man. I know how he became champion. I know why he became champion, but to me, it's why.
Now, hey, the hot topic on social media is this: do you think that they'll combine the belts with Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio for the North American title and the United States title?
Title for title and merge it as one?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
one of them is an NXT title, man.
Yeah, well, they did that with the women, but they did that with the women's tag titles. They merged the two titles and got rid of the women's NXT tag team titles.
I mean, do you really need a North American championship, to be honest with you? I mean, you have an Intercontinental Championship.
I say yes, you do need the North American title.
Yeah.
If it's specific to NXT, I will say yes. But if that title will be on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, then I will say just combine the United States Championship and the North American Championship.
I agree. It just needs to stay with NXT because to me, that's the working man's title on NXT. The NXT champion makes his appearance, he talks, blah, blah, blah. But the North American Championship title is, to me, is prestige. We had a lot of great champions who moved up to the roster who held that title. And Wesley did a great job as a North American champion.
Yes,
Give it back. Give it back. Put it back on Tuesday nights. You know, it's just I think it's just a small.
Yeah, you could have Dominic Mysterio defend those titles every Tuesday.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
all
not
about
fair.
the goal when it comes to Judgment Day, man. I think it's
That's
safe
all
for
it
DM because
is.
Dominic Mysterio is not intercontinental worthy and he's not a US worthy anyways. Um but let's look at it this way. Outside of that, Rey Mysterio, United States champion. Who you think should be next to challenge Rey Mysterio?
Oh, that's gonna be his partner, man.
Santos Escobar.
Nah, he's
Santos
out. He's
Escobar.
out, man. That dude, he's out. He's injured.
Is he legitimately injured?
Storyline, he's injured. He's not going to come back next week and be 100%. That's not going to
He'll be
happen.
back in 2 weeks.
All right, 2 weeks it is. It might be so. It might be so.
It
But
was a
another
shock.
match that's going to happen next week is this one right here: Edge versus Sheamus. Do you think this is the last match for Edge?
It better. Well, I'm not watching SmackDown anymore.
If it's not the last match, it's very close to it. I mean, it can be just for the simple fact that he's in his hometown.
Right.
And
Well,
maybe
I
he
can actually
wants
say
to
the
end
same
it.
thing. What happened on Monday Night Raw with Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus, and it ended up in a count out. So I thought that was going to be the end, but they're going to continue to drag it out.
I just hope they don't turn Sheamus on because of this.
Turn Sheamus as in what?
A heel.
Well, he's always bouncing back and forth as a heel, as a baby face. One moment he's a bad guy, next time he's a good guy. I don't know, man. This guy, he blends in at any given time.
If I feel that they turn him heel, then this is going to continue on until we're both 60. All three of us turn 60 because this Edge doesn't want to seem to quit. But if he stays as a face and this is truly his last match, then he go out with a win and Sheamus congratulates him and let him go on into the dusty wind on his little pony and go back with his wife.
I wish to say I'm gonna say it's not over. But they are going to what is it? They're going to talk about his 25 years career in the WWE from the beginning to what is now, and that's going to lead up probably if it's the main event, then I probably say that's the last time we'll see Edge.
Please, I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's change over to Raw. We got JD McDonough. Is he now the member of the Judgment Day?
No.
Not yet.
I don't think he is. Not
At
yet.
the end, they all well.
He was not.
He was outside the ring.
He was outside the ring.
Right.
So if he's part of Judgment Day, he will be inside the ring, and he was not.
But he helped and assisted, and it was successful.
Okay, he's affiliated with Finn Balor.
Fair enough.
He could be affiliated, but doesn't mean that he's in.
He's going to be the member of the Judgment Day.
He is.
Oh, I think
we're always talking about growing, right? There you go. I don't think they can just keep 4 people. I think that tree is going to grow. They're going to add another branch to it.
I still feel like Damian Priest is out. If McDonough comes in, Priest is out.
Speaking about the briefcase, once again, Damian Priest gave him the briefcase and went between Finn Balor's legs, and it was used upon him.
Yep.
And lost. Man, he's jinxed, bro, with that briefcase.
He is. I tell you, man, I'm just at the point where if I was Damian Priest, I would deliberately just let Finn Balor win this title and then just cash in on him just to prove a point. Seriously. I'm serious. Because he's just got the worst luck than any other briefcase holder in the world. And we've had some bad ones.
Yeah, yes, we did.
Gosh.
Oh, unbelievable. But hey, there's only another title that we need to talk about, man, and it's no other than the Women's Tag Team Championships. Piper Nivens bully her way in with Chelsea, and now they're both tag team champions.
Do you want me to get on my soapbox? Go ahead, Frank. I don't want to get on my soapbox about this. Go ahead, Frank.
You know, I I like Chelsea Green's idea to hold an audition in a sense
Oh my
for
God.
a
That was
partner.
the worst idea.
No, man, because
Yes,
now
it
you have
was.
Piper Niven. You got, she just says, "Hey, I'm your new partner," and that's that. No, man, I'm sorry, nobody, and I'm gonna come with this word that I cannot stand, but she bullied her way into it, okay, and nobody deserves to be bullied like that. My, that's all
Well,
I'm
it
gonna
was
say.
in a good way. It wasn't in a bad way.
No, it doesn't matter. No, because who's? Hey, listen, that's just like right now. If I don't want to share my food with anybody, you're gonna fucking come take it from me, or you're gonna just say, "Here, you're gonna share it regardless. It doesn't matter." And that's exactly what Piper Nevins did. She said,
Hmm.
"Look, I
But
don't
it
give a crap what you say. I'm in, and that's that.
but
You
it
have
still
no say
benefits
so."
Chelsea Green, though. It benefits Chelsea Green that she got bullied in a sense, because now she knows that, hey, if I got bullied into this, she's going to help me keep this title for a long time.
I think I'd rather have Piper than Sonya Deville.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will have Piper Nivens. 100%. I'll pick her every time to be my partner.
Oh, she could be my partner too.
Not mine.
Well, you know what? There's a new partner that's going to happen in the future. Maxine Dupree and Ludwig Kaiser. I'm saying this, man, because I don't know. Her body language kind of changes every time he steps up to her, and she trying to look away like she's in disgust. It doesn't look like she's disgust. I think there's opposite attract happening in the middle of that ring, right in front of Chad Gable.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I
Yes.
don't
Boy.
even know what to say
Did
on
you
that
not
one,
think
but I
that
think
that scenario? I mean, even Gunther told him. He flat out told him like, "Would you? What's up with you and the girl?" Right? Like, I'm not. I'm. He
leave the
didn't
girl
say it that
alone.
way, but he mentioned like he need to stay focused instead of that girl. And why not? I think this is a perfect scenario where he's going to really fall in love with Maxine Dupree, and Maxine's gonna later on fall in love with him.
Ludwig
And who's gonna
Kaiser.
jump ship?
Kaiser, why not? He's good as a singles competitor.
Yeah, he is.
I think he'd go great.
This is
And then
going to be
Max,
a good way for Kaiser to go leave Imperium
and
because
Maxine could
Gunther is
just
going to be
follow.
against it.
Hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, Kaiser did get a clean win against Riddle a
Yeah,
couple
he
of weeks
did.
back. That's
Yeah,
a
he
clean
did.
win. And he got congratulated by Gunther. So yeah, I
You
mean,
know
I
who
like
didn't
it.
get great congratulations? It's his other
Mm,
partner.
mm. I'm surprised he still got a job.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't get slapped in the chest like
Ooh.
Ludwig did when he lost his match, and Gunther went ahead and smacked the hell out of him just for losing. Double standards there, but anyways, that's good
See,
because I tell you
y'all
what.
both y'all both lucky you're not in the same room as I am, because I would have slapped y'all both for losing against me
Oh,
by
hell, here we
SummerSlam.
go. There we
Hey,
go.
listen. Hey, listen. Just because you got recognition that you became the champion, I mean, every time I win, I never get recognition anyway, so it doesn't
Yes,
matter.
you
Stop.
do. You just
Stop
never
blowing.
around.
Stop.
You're not
Stop
even
rubbing it
around.
in.
Every time it's like, yo, I can't make
All
it
right.
right now.
What are you
I'm still
talking about?
drinking my crown.
No, 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 no. I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking at the premium live events, as they're called now.
Yeah, uh-huh. And again, next week we're gonna see Chad Gable versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. The title will not change hands. Gunther will still win.
He'll win and break the record
I
officially.
think, but this
Definitely.
time around, I think it's safe bet. I got a feeling that it's not gonna be fair.
I can
I
see
know
that.
Gunther loves to do fair fights and everything else, but in this particular one, I think and it's good for this story that we could see Chad Gable and Gunther on and on and on because I see a perfect match on this one. I really do.
Yeah. I would like to see that the referee gets distracted to where he's got this long count on Gunther, and everybody's like, come on, dude, you had the title won. I want to
Hmm.
see that at least to show that, hey, he could have had it. Chad Gable is good. I mean, he deserves something like this, I think he can out wrestle him if he really
dude,
wanted
he's
to.
an Olympian.
Yeah.
And similar to Kurt Angle, why not?
He's Kurt Angle 2.0. What are you talking about?
He is.
He is.
But shush.
Thank you.
Well, what was annoying is now a thing. How about that?
Don't you love it?
Yeah. All right. Last topic of our show is Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This one really feels like this match will happen at Payback. And I got a feeling this is a trap match for Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, I think so. Because that briefcase is still lingering.
Yes, it is. And the way I see it, I don't think there's any really friction between Finn Balor and Damian Priest. The way the show ended, they were in unison. Now, was it that for that moment in time? I don't know, but it looks like he's at ease of what's going on. I got a feeling that this is the time that Damian Priest will make that happen. At the latest, bro, it might be in December, but I don't want to wait till December to see this. I want to see this now. Do it at Labor Day weekend, man. The hard work you paid for to get that Money in the Bank briefcase, cash that money in. Let's go.
I think it'll be a wild card if Shinsuke helped him cash it in.
Why not? Seth Rollins wins. Shinsuke is still upset. He still kicks him in the head or whatever. And here comes Damian Priest. Yeah, why not?
Kinshasa. Wow.
I
like it.
I like it too. I like it.
All
right.
I like it a lot.
A lot. Well, I'll tell you what, our show is going to come back on September 2nd, the day of the premium live event. So before the show, we're going to have our kickoff show and make our prediction, who wins, who loses, and everything else. And let's see if myself or Frank could defeat Hector once and for all. Because damn.
Yeah, I see y'all trying to pay back. I got it.
Yeah, there's going to be some payback, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Coke and a smile.
But this Thursday coming up, premiere, tune in to our YouTube channel, and it's no other than Ariel Sky from the Woman. Let me say this right, Woman of Wrestling. There you go. Wow, superheroes. Their show is about to happen this fall on Pluto TV and on Vice. If you got Vice, if you're streaming Vice, by all means, because hey, it's a good interview that I had with her. Check this out. Here's a clip. And that's a wrap. Thank you for listening to the Hard Hitting Wrestling Show. We'll be back September 2nd for our prediction just before the show starts. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Gotta love some wrestling.